Heading out on a test weekend with my rig. Spent the past 3 days minimizing and simplifying all my possessions basically into 2 boxes and a cooler. And pretty proud of myself for how little I need to actually not just survive but thrive. But you do have to scrutinize every bit of equipment that you take, because the simpler it is, the lighter you are, the less things you have to go wrong. But then, you know, the more you bring, the more convenience you have, right? Woo! There's nothing like being out here, and we're just on the road going to this place in Death Valley. But I know this is going to be an amazing fucking journey, because just this drive here, disconnecting, being away from madness, being out here, like knowing I only have what I need to freaking live, and that's great and awesome, and I got my dog here with me, and I can't even, like, there's this familiar feeling that happens every time we do this, and it get so excited for it, it feels so great, and this is going to be my life. I'm so fucking excited. So then the question is, why do we always get so excited to come out here and camp and go off grid? I think it's because, like, I'm just thinking about this as I'm driving. I think it's because it's in our DNA. We're meant to be outside. Why do we always get excited to go backpacking, camping? Every time we do, we're always like, man, I can't wait. You know, and then we get on the road, we're just like, oh my God, it's gonna be, it already feels so great. We haven't even got there. Then when you get there, it's great, you know. Like, why is that? Because it's inherent in us, I think. It's primordial. Even when I think about a fucking house, right? Like, a house is antithetical to what makes me happy. Being in a closed environment, you know, I don't know. To me, that just doesn't sound as exciting as having a house where I have this huge awning outside, and if I was going to watch TV, I'd watch TV outside. And if I was going to sit around, I'd want to sit around outside with a shade or something like that. And then I think about, like, why do I enjoy, when I was in Vegas, why did I enjoy the pool so much? Because you're outside. It just feels like it's the way it's supposed to be, right? What do you think? Why do you enjoy surfing every day? Like, why do you enjoy, you know, taking your trips to go do those daily things? Because, like, being inside on a computer in a fucking enclosed environment like a cubicle, it's not the way that we were meant to be. So the more that we can mimic this situation scenario, I think the happier by nature we're going to be. So then I think about, like, why do you always get excited to go on hikes? Not you, but I'm saying the rhetorical, euphorical you. Like, why do you always get excited to go on hikes, right? Because I've hosted a ton of freaking hikes, a ton of camping trips, and everyone's always excited. They can't wait for the next one. It's because we're fucking human zoo animals. You know, we are these freaking humans that we were, the same species 10,000, 100,000 years ago, 200,000 years ago, and we're just, it's almost like we're craving to get back out into this environment, in this situation, because it's so innate in us, it's so primordial. So when are we below sea level? Which means that if climate change is true and it changes drastically, we're screwed.